Do you have some audio recordings which are way too noisy?
We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations.
Or sound like you recorded them in a bathroom?
The coconut tree hill was first portrayed in 1881.
Then look no further, because I discovered a really simple tool to fix all of that. And the best part, it's for free. The tool I'm talking about today is Goyo. As you see, it's still in beta state. But the first thing you have to do is go to goyo.app, or you can click the link in the description. To get Goyo, you just click on this button here. You have to type in your email address and click this little box. So now you should receive this email, and depending on what system you use, you can download either one. So in case you've never installed an audio plugin, it's actually quite easy. You just get this file and you double click it, and it automatically installs at a default location where all of the major editing softwares will find this. The only thing is you have to restart your editing software after you install it, just so it can find the new plugin. Each editing software has their own location where you can find the plugins, but here in Davinci, I'm right now in the editing tab. You have to go to the Fairlight tab and open, if you haven't already, the mixer window. So here we see for each channel, the channel strips, and here you can see the effects, and when we click on that we might think that we would find it under restoration, but we can't right now. Goyo, we can find that under uncategorized, and the difference between VST and AU is like an Apple format. It's for Final Cut Pro or for Logic Pro, and VST is kind of for the rest of the editing software and the DAWs. Click on VST and on Goyo. The user interface is actually quite minimalistic, so it's very easy to use, and we only see three major dials here. The first one is called Ambience, the second one Voice, and the third one Voice Reverb. So what this does is it analyzes your audio track, which you already recorded, and kind of separates it in those three things, even after you already recorded it. So usually we get everything printed on one track, but with this, for example, we can just turn down the ambience and enhance the voice a little bit if there's like a little bit too much noise in our recording. Or of course, you can reduce the reverb. I brought a clip for me being directly at the ocean and having the microphone kind of also pointed towards the ocean. And of course, there's a lot of noise coming into the microphone. I will play the clip for you first to get a feeling of how it sounds right now.
We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka.
So to showcase this, I will play this sound when the effect is activated, and I play this sound if it's deactivated. First, I'm gonna solo the voice, and just to give you like an idea of how that sounds.
We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka.
Okay, that is actually crazy. It turns down the noise completely. Of course, we can hear some stuff in the background, but wow, like that's really good. Now I try to turn down the ambience like manually.
We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka. We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka.
I think like kind of like this, minus 8 dBs is totally fine. There's not too many artifacts, but we can understand the voice like a lot better. Let's give you the A-B comparison. So I start with the tool turned off.
We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka. We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka. We are in Sri Lanka right now, and today we explore one of the most Instagrammable locations in the south of Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it kind of reduces it quite a bit, so that's good. The next recording has a lot of reverb. I recorded this in a bathroom in Sri Lanka with like blank walls, and it's horrible to listen to. I will give you an example first.
The coconut tree hill was first portrayed in 1881 by German philosopher and zoologist Ernst Haeckel in his book A Visit to Ceylon.
That is so hard to listen to. So now let's try to reduce the reverb, like a little bit of that echo on my voice.
The coconut tree hill was first portrayed in 1881 by German philosopher and zoologist Ernst Haeckel in his book A Visit to Ceylon.
That is actually quite nice. So it is obviously not as good when I push it like down totally, but until -8 dB it kind of sounds nice.
The coconut tree hill was first portrayed in 1881 by German philosopher and zoologist Ernst Haeckel in his book A Visit to Ceylon.
Okay, so I give you the A-B comparison.
The coconut tree hill was first portrayed in 1881 by German philosopher and zoologist Ernst Haeckel in his book A Visit to Ceylon. The coconut tree hill was first portrayed in 1881 by German philosopher and zoologist Ernst Haeckel in his book A Visit to Ceylon.
That is pretty good. Like, especially because it's a free tool, so nothing to complain about here. One thing I noticed though is that the plugin actually causes a delay when you put it on the track, or not a delay, but like your video and your audio go out of sync. I tested it with the AU version and it caused more of a delay than the VST version, but still in the VST version, I had to shift the audio by 3 to 5 frames to the right to have it aligned with the picture again. So that is something you should take note of, but apart from that, the plugin is freaking amazing. It's doing a really good job, especially because it's for free right now. I don't know the developers at all. I don't know if there will be a price later when they release the plugin officially or what the future plans are with this one, but for now you can just download a really amazing plugin for free, and yeah, make sure you try that out. I hope that tutorial was useful and you learned something today. If you want to learn more about audio, I open a WhatsApp group where I'm going to have a weekly Zoom call where I talk a little bit more in depth about topics revolving audio and reply to questions from you guys. So see you there. Octofred out.